In the world of cars, there are a few words that I believe are misused, and one of those words would have to be recall. When most drivers hear it, they would probably think the worst, but they don't have to. You see, leading manufacturers like Toyota use the word recall even when they discover the smallest problem. Today, thanks to City Toyota, I'm going to teach you what the word recall really means. Wayne, what does the word recall actually mean?
It may not mean what most people think, Aaron. So in our dealership and in several dealerships around the world, we are doing product reports all the time, which get sent to Toyota, and that comes from our technicians and the customers and the feedback on those vehicles. The engineers are constantly working through all that information to then identify if there's any item that may need replacing.
Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a big thing that people have to panic about.
No, that's right. So a lot of things are just simple little fixes, and what we call in our language is a field fix. So when you bring your vehicle in for service, your vehicle is put through the system and it's identified that this part needs replacing. That's never been a recall item, but the engineers have addressed that to say this item should be replaced, and that's all done for you, part and labour all done just like a warranty.
So recall is really, I suppose, Toyota communicating to an owner of a vehicle that there's a problem they've found is reoccurring.
That's right. So, and usually it's across a wider mass that then is disseminated out through the Toyota dealerships for all the vehicles that are coming in to be looked at and addressed and replaced.
Okay, so what are some of the benefits to the owner of a car when they're involved in a recall?
The benefit is that the car then maintains its performance, it maintains its integrity, and obviously helps with the good resale value that Toyotas have.
So it kind of makes sense that a person that owns a Toyota gets it serviced at a Toyota dealership.
The only way you're going to be able to ascertain that is at a Toyota dealership where they can run it through the Toyota system to ascertain that this part may need replacing.
Okay, now some of the things are minor, really, really minor. So behind us is a Yaris. Now between 2005 and 2010, Toyota have found a problem with just a spring, but they're calling it a recall.
That's right, so it's only a small part, but it's a recall and it needs to make sure it's addressed across all those vehicles. That vehicle is actually outside of warranty, so it shows that from Toyota's point of view, it's willing to still maintain and fix that vehicle even though it's outside of that 3-year statutory warranty. The good thing is that that's being addressed for the customer to ensure that that car is still operable and actually maintains its good resale value.
Now, Glenn, I wanted to get a technician's point of view. Why should manufacturers take vehicle recalls so seriously?
A couple of good reasons, Aaron. One is the federal government legislation requiring vehicles be rectified when an issue is found. Other one is Toyota stand behind every product they sell, wanting to make sure that every car stays on the road safely.
So duty of care?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. So there you go, recall doesn't have to be a bad word. A duty of care for each and every customer is something the best brands do and work hard to protect. To find out more, get hold of our friends here at City Toyota. Go to citytoyota.net.au or follow the links from ZoomTV.